Welcome to Social Aloe Ministries, where we are committed to glorifying God while exposing the devil. In this installment of the Prophetic Academy, we're going to speak about urgent messages. Have you ever been on YouTube and you see someone with a prophetic word or an alleged prophetic word, and it has the word urgent, triple exclamation signs, all caps? It's like, what makes the message so urgent? And then if you were to listen to the message, more often than not, it was just clickbait. It's like, okay, you say it's urgent, but is this thing going to happen today? And I say that is as a part of, be careful how you label messages. Be careful how you present things. I know there are times when people put the word prophecy or prophetic word, and it is clickbait. Now, it may be a prophecy, but it is clickbait, trying to get eyes on that message, trying to draw people's attention, as opposed to relying on the Holy Spirit of the Lord to get people to see the message. Prophecy is meant to edify, exhort, or provide comfort. It could be one of those, two of those, or all three together. In 2 Kings 20, in verse 1, take a look at this message and how the prophet presented it. In those days was Hezekiah sick unto death. He was dying. And the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amoz, came to him and said unto him, I have an urgent message for you. No. Thus saith the Lord, set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. He didn't label the message being urgent. Now, it wasn't an easy message to receive, but he simply said, thus saith the Lord, set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. He didn't give a time frame, because to me, if you say something is urgent, that means something needs to be done now. But then it continues. Then he turned his face to the wall and prayed unto the Lord. And it continues. So the king heard the message, and then he started praying to the Lord. And afterwards, the Lord actually extended his life by 15 years. Because even after Isaiah delivered a message and Hezekiah interceded, the Lord sent the prophet back, and the prophet told him, basically, the Lord has heard your intercession, and he has extended your life by 15 years. But sometimes by saying urgent, you're adding panic that is not necessary. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. When Jonah went to Nineveh, the Lord had told him, preach in the city, let them know they had 40 days and I was going to destroy the city. Jonah did not go through the city in panic mode. He simply told them, in 40 days, and the Lord will destroy the city. And they heard that message and repented. Let me look at something here real quick. In fact, Jonah's exact words were, yet 40 days and Nineveh shall be overthrown. He didn't even use the Lord's name. He just said, yet 40 days and Nineveh shall be overthrown. And because he said that, the people humbled themselves, fasted and prayed, they repented. He didn't go through the town talking about, I have an urgent message for you. One of the most urgent messages that we see in the Bible is in Genesis 19, when the angels went to Sodom, where Lot and his family were. And they did tell him to hasten to get out of the city. Why did they tell him to hasten? Because as soon as they cleared the city limits, the angels were going to destroy that city. They were going to call down fire from heaven. That was an urgent message. So if you're going to label a message urgent, ensure that it is truly urgent. Something needs to be happening pretty soon. Because one of the big things about mislabeling a message as being urgent when it is not. There's a story about a boy who cried wolf. If you start labeling things as being urgent when they're not, people are going to get used to seeing urgent not being something that needs to be attended to quickly. And when something does come up that is urgent, they're not going to respond correctly because they've seen all this stuff that's urgent that did not pan out. So there are times we have to be, we always have to be careful how we label things. I may label this as being urgent, but not like that. It is just a warning. So in Genesis 19, and you can read the entire thing for yourself, the angels told them to hasten and leave because the destruction of the city was imminent. And when they reached Zoar, stuff was raining down. So they knew it was truly urgent. It was one of those things where they hurried up and got out of the town and then nothing happened. No, it was urgent because it was indeed urgent. God bless you.